It might feel distant, but 2050, the deadline for achieving net zero emissions, is closer than it seems. To meet this monumental challenge, industries are rethinking how energy is generated, distributed, and consumed. And one way to meet that goal is rebuilding the electricity grid. Grids globally are in dire need of upgrades anyway. And with 1/3 of global carbon emissions coming from electricity and heat generation, it's an opportunity to not only build a more efficient grid, but to help reverse the damage to the environment. Meet Liana Ault. This lifelong engineer is helping companies like Nokia and its partners meet their net zero targets to make the grid smarter, efficient, greener. I'm Michael Hainsworth. On this edition of The Network Effect, we'll explore the technology, collaboration, and bold thinking needed to reshape our energy systems to meet the net zero challenge. The big question is, will we make it?
Good question.
Artificial intelligence receives a lot of criticism for its power consumption needs. Is this the biggest growth in energy consumption over the next decade, or is it the electric car?
That's a really great question. And I think that surprisingly, it's most likely going to be AI. Now, not all AI is created equal. Obviously, generating images takes a tremendous amount more energy than generating text, for example. However, the one challenge is the exponential growth of AI was not something I think that experts really considered over the next forecast. So now we're scrambling to figure out how are we going to serve this load and what does that really look like in the long term. That all takes energy to consume that data and to store it and to train those models. And I think if we can share that data amongst each other and share that data between vendors and between customers and partners to be able to overcome some of those challenges around silos of data, it's also another way that we can get together and start solving these problems around climate change and sustainability.
Technology, while energy intensive, emerges as both a challenge and a solution to meeting our net zero goals. From optimizing grid assets to managing renewable integration, innovation holds the key. With the exponential energy demands of AI surpassing even that of electric vehicles, we need smarter data sharing across industries. Collaboration is essential. No single company or sector can solve the climate crisis alone. But by bringing those diverse minds together, leveraging thermal storage and integrating renewables like wind, solar, and hydrogen, we can build more resilient energy systems. But it isn't just about the technology. It's about transforming the mindset, working collectively to secure a sustainable future. But to do that, all tells me we need digitalization to make up for lost time.
Digitalization helps enable us to make up for lost time through forecasting and scenario testing with digital twins. By creating a twin of the grid and twin of the assets and consumption, we can actually now optimize how we use energy, where we use energy, and when we use energy to make more use of the renewable generation that's available and the storage.
Achieving net zero emissions by 2050 is a daunting challenge, but Liana believes it's possible with the right approach. While technology is often seen as part of the problem, she argues it's a critical part of the solution. Tools like artificial intelligence and digital twins can optimize energy use and help build smarter grids, even though their growing energy demands are a challenge. Collaboration is essential. The network effect that comes from industry partners sharing data and working together to overcome silos and inefficiencies will be critical. And building those systems with innovation and individuals will meet sustainability goals to build a resilient future.